historical areas of Istanbul are Patrimony of Humanity. Why do they deserve to be Patrimony of Humanity?
Because they reflect the blend of different cultures like Byzantine and Ottoman ones. Hagia Sophia is a very good example. It has been a church and a mosque in different centuries.
Which other monuments are worth seeing in this site?
The Blue Mosque close to I.I.S. Sophia with its beautiful minarets, the Süleymaniyye complex, which includes magnificent mosque by master architect Sinan, several tombs, madrasas, a restaurant, and so on. The Basilica Center with the sculpture of Medusa, the Ottoman timber houses, and the Topkapi Palace with its diversity of buildings, patios, and pieces of art.
Is there any other reason why Istanbul was awarded the recognition by UNESCO in 1985?
Yes, its characteristic skyline and its influence on architecture and art both in Europe and the Near East. It's located in two continents, Asia and Europe.
What about Cappadocia and Guemi National Park?
Cappadocia is a natural landscape with spectacular fairy chimneys and mountain ridges carved by the ocean through millions of years.
What is special about the place?
There are subterranean areas like the I.I.S. refuge in the past, troglodyte villages, orchestral churches dug in the rock, and Christian sanctuaries richly decorated.
During our first project, meeting in Spain, we went on a trip to Las Medulas, which is 200 kilometers away from our partner town, Ferrol. We spotted from the distance the red stones overtowering the trees, and we were absolutely delighted. The rocks were steep and steep, to have been created by nature, but the entrances, which one could notice here, and they revealed the ancient secret.
There used to be the largest gold mine in the entire Roman Empire, and to mining the gold in mountains wasn't easy at all. It was so valuable that people were able to sacrifice a lot to get it.
In Las Medulas, tunnels were drilled when water, which was passing through them, was washing out the stones. The water was gathered in a large reservoir, where gold and mud were separated from the water.
It is believed that in 3 years' time, 1.5 tons of gold was mined. Today, scientists assume that it was incredible modern mine. Las Medulas is a unique place, and for that reason it was listed by UNESCO on the World Heritage Sites 20 years ago.
Hello.
Hey, today we're talking about Tanum. I've heard you've been there on your visit in Sweden. Tell me more about it. What is Tanum?
Tanum is a municipality in the southwestern part of Sweden, which has been placed on the UNESCO World Heritage List.
And why is it on the UNESCO World Heritage List?
Well, it's been there since 1994 because of its numerous rock carvings and petroglyphs.
And those rock carvings, there are thousands of them in the area. Which ones did you visit?
The ones near the Vitlikin Museum.
What do they illustrate?
They illustrate the ways of life and traditions and beliefs from people in the Bronze Age. They also depict certain ships and animals, or even human interactions.
I see that these carvings are painted in red. Why is that?
Well, they're painted in red because they're so they can be more visible to visitors, and however, this may have triggered a bit of a conflict with certain Swedes because they consider that they just take the originality from the UNESCO heritage.
Okay, thank you very much.
Salina Turda is an old salt mine and a popular tourist destination located in the Transylvanian area in Romania. The first deposits of salt formations from the mine dates back to the Middle Ages. The mine was also considered one of the most important ones in Transylvania. However, it had to close down in 1862 due to an increased competition from nearby mines. Later on in the 1920s, It opened back up as a halotherapy center, but now it's also a famous history museum of salt mining. The fact that both the mine and the machinery used in the mine are excellent preserved has not only put the mine on the UNESCO World Heritage List, but has also made it a popular tourist destination which attracts lots of tourists from all over the world. Another famous salt mine which is on the UNESCO World Heritage List is Valichka.
Yeah, and the salt mine is located below the city of Valichka. We have the one of the world of the salt mine that's still running continue. The salt mine is located outside Krakow in the southern Poland. The mine has been in service since 30th century. The salt mine has about 1 million visitors every year. In the year of 1978, UNESCO made the salt mine one of the first World Heritages. The salt mine became one of UNESCO's World Heritage because of all the I.I.S. that looks like a maze and has a total length of 300 kilometers. You can experience original I.I.S, Cambridge and salt lakes.
Among the UNESCO World Heritage Sites, we chose Auschwitz because for us it's important to remember the atrocities that the Nazis committed on the camp, and also to prevent that something like this happen again. The Nazis opened the camp in 1940, and in the main entrance there is an inscription which in German means work will make you free. And also there is another entrance called the Gate of Death, in which the trains led the prisoners in the camp. And there are in Auschwitz were deported more than 1.3 million people, and including Jews, Poles, Soviet prisoners, and almost 1.1 million people died in Auschwitz.
After the end of the Second World War, the Polish Parliament established the Auschwitz-Birkenau Museum, and in 1979 the UNESCO added the site to the World Heritage List, and today it's possible to visit in the museum. It's possible to visit shoes, suitcases, Jewish prayers and other objects belonging to Jews, and the collection also includes photographed documents and work of art prepared illegally by prisoners.
Agrigento, the Valley of the Temples. One of Sicily's most famous historical attractions is without a doubt the Valley of the Temples, just outside Agrigento. This splendid archaeological park can consist of 8 temples built between about 510 before Christ and 430 before Christ. The Temple of Hera, the Temple of Concordia, the Temple of Heracles, the Temple of Olympian Zeus, the Temple of Castor and Pollux, the Temple of Demeter, the Temple of Asclepius. In 1997, UNESCO registered it as a World Heritage Site. The archaeological area of Agrigento, the Valley of the Temples, is on the southern coast of Sicily. Founded as a Greek colony in the 6th century BCE, Agrigento became one of the leading cities in the Mediterranean region. Agrigento has a special place among classical sites in the history of the ancient world because of the way in which its original site, typical of Greek colonial settlements, has been preserved. Agrigento is an extraordinary testament of Greek civilization on its preserved condition.
This was all we had for today. Hope you enjoyed it and that you gained some new knowledge. Thank you for watching.